My name is Sharon Schutze. I'm an artist, a painter. I live in Spicer, Minnesota. I grew up in the Grove City, Litchfield area, so I'm quite local. Well, my early art training was high school art classes. One of my first instructors in Litchfield was named Arden Burley. He was a local artist and photographer. He took my class downtown onto the streets of Litchfield, Minnesota, and had us paint. So that became an inspiration for me that local art is what you know and you paint what you know. And so wherever I've lived, I've tried to paint local scenes, local artwork, the things that appeal to the people that live in the area, the things that I have things in common, the people I have things in common with. So I've always found that they appreciate artwork that is of their area, because that's our opportunity to embrace and show what we have, the things that we know and love. Since I grew up in the Litchfield area, I first started, when I moved back to this area, I started painting some of the local scenes there again. It's the Central Park in Litchfield, which is just known by everyone. It has a band shell in it that I played in as a high school student. Many people did that. So it's something a lot of us had in common, or you went to the park for concerts, special events. So that was my first scene, and it's been a real popular seller as a print. The original sold quite fast. And another popular scene from that area is the Christmas lights of Litchfield, the Christmas tree, the Christmas decorations they put up over the main street every year, which has been a many-year tradition of using real greenery that they have not missed a single year, even through the war. So it has quite a history to it. So that is a very popular painting. And people from Litchfield enjoy it, and people from other parts of the country enjoy it as well, just because it's very typical of our Midwestern area of celebrating Christmas. In Spicer and New London and Wilmer area, I think probably the most popular scenes are of the old mill. The New London Bridge. The things that have been around for many years that are kind of special to all of us. We have memories and of happy times, so those paintings have been very popular. I was commissioned by the Glacial Ridge Winery to do 3 different wine labels, and so they gave me the ideas of which scenes they would like to be painted. One was of the regatta that is comes to Green Lake every year, and so I was able to get some photos by going out as a volunteer backup boat, or they call it chase boat, in that endeavor, and get some scenes of the regatta and paint a wine label scene for them. And another was wine is called Green Lake Girl, which was the raising of the airplane that went down almost 50 years ago. So that's commemorating a special event that happened in our community. And a third one is the bridge that goes over Ness Lake that is used as a bike trail that's familiar to many people. So those wine labels are fun for me to have done, and they sell the prints of the paintings in their shop. So I think it's a great collaboration between artwork and a local business to use together. The Spicer Beautification Committee has come up with a couple of different projects that they got grants for that have added interest to our community. One was the Poles Gone Wild, where they put out a call to art where artists were selected to paint various utility poles in town. And I painted a pole, and mine is outside of the Spicer Legion. I used local scenes that I thought were special to the area. So I think there are around 15 poles, and so those can still be found this year, all about Spicer. Basically for me, if there's a scene that I decide I really want to paint in an area or a community or a theme, I will go take photographs, often, and often you have to choose the time of the day, the weather. All those things affect. You try to get the best possible photograph you can. That's a starting point for me. I often will scan those into my computer and manipulate them sometimes in Photoshop even, and get the layout that I think will be closest to what I want the direction of the painting to go. Then I will decide on the size, the format, and lay it out on whatever medium I choose, either paper or canvas. I will sketch it onto the canvas or paper, and then take it from there. I sometimes stay pretty close to that original concept, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I will take it in some other directions, just depending on where I want to go with it. Well, I think all people enjoy nature. They all enjoy decorating their surroundings, their home, their business with things they love. I think that's mainly what art is about for most people, bringing something into their environment that they spend a lot of time in that they can enjoy, and that will enhance their environment. And I think that's what I try to do with artwork. Find things that I really appreciate that I think other people will enjoy as much as I do, and make that into something that I think will help make their surroundings enhanced.